Hello, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I thought I'd do something a bit different, in that I'm currently sat in a BMW 118d, so diesel. I've never owned a diesel car myself. I'm not a big fan because there's just no driver appeal for me. However, I wanted to put this to the test, and that's because this car claims a miles per gallon figure of mixed driving, so average of 68 miles per gallon. Now I've got about a 50-mile trip ahead of me of mixed roads, so B roads, motorway roads, and just sort of normal town driving as well. So I wanted to put it to the test and see what I could actually return in terms of fuel economy. So real world economy. So yeah, so without further ado, I'm going to crack on and I will catch up with you guys throughout my journey. Okay, so I'm currently sat in traffic in a big city. Now I'm going to try the various different modes as well, because there's a sports mode, an economic plus or economic pro mode, and also a comfort mode, which is the standard mode that the car goes in. This car also has auto stop start. Personally I don't really like that, it's a bit weird, but basically if I take my foot off the clutch now, or not, the car will usually switch itself off after a couple of seconds. But anyway, so for the purposes of town driving, I'm going to put this in comfort mode, which is sort of keep it in the standard mode that it is now. On motorways, I'm going to chuck it into economic pro mode, and on sort of B roads, I'm going to have a bit of fun. I'm going to chuck it into sports mode because that's what I would drive like personally, and it wouldn't be classed as a real world test unless I did that, basically. So yeah. Okay, so I've just pulled over now as I'm halfway through my travelling. I've still got about sort of 30 miles to go. Currently showing 68.5 miles per gallon on the odometer. I've done so far a bit of city driving and a bit of motorway driving. So I'm just about to sort of hit the B roads now, so it's interesting already that the miles per gallon figures dropped quite significantly to what it was. But yeah. Quoted online is roughly between 60 and 69 over a sort of average combined. But yeah, like I said, if on a B road, a lot of people like myself and car enthusiasts and things would usually put it into sports mode and have a bit of fun. So yeah, so it should be quite interesting to see how that figure gets changed. So yeah, so that's halfway through, so I'll probably catch up with you guys now when I'm back at home, and then we'll come up with a final figure, and yeah. Okay, so I'm just a couple of miles out from home now, so I thought I'd pull over and basically reveal what the final figure is. So the final figure is 60.4 miles per gallon, so roughly about 8 to 9 miles per gallon off the official quoted figure for the combined value. Obviously remember, this is based on a real world scenario in terms of driving. So I did a bit of city driving where I used did a bit of city driving which I used comfort, which is like the standard setting of the car. I did some motorway driving which I put the car in Eco Pro, and then I did a bit of sort of B roads, type twisty roads, which I used sport. So this is personally what I think a combined fuel consumption should be based on, like a real world scenario. So yeah, so it's not massively off, if I'm honest with you. I'm pretty surprised. yeah, I did push the car in a few corners and things, and yeah, no, it's overall I'm really impressed with this car. It's everything you need out of it from a daily type driver car. It's great on fuel. You can check in sport every now and again, and it's really good. Driving position's awesome. It's really low. It's really comfortable. Long journeys. 6-speed. I gotta mention that this is a 6-speed manual. So the automatic version would probably have an extra mile or 2 miles per gallon on top of that. So about 62 miles per gallon. But yeah, no, I'm really impressed with it, and yeah, so that's it for this video. So if you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for plenty more content to come. See you soon. Bye.